Miss Smith, your son is going to have to go and participate in summer school.
My selfish ways caught up and got the best of me. I need redemption, no need to mention my past, cause all that matters now is bigger than diamonds and cash.
Hey, what's up guys? Yo, it's In Inkz coming at you with another Battlefield 4 gameplay. And today I'm actually here to tell you a funny story. Another story time with my ass, yes it is. So, this is a story about a young man trying to hustle his way to the top of the food chain back in elementary. Cause you know, parents wasn't giving us money back then, cause I'm from the ghetto. They gotta pay bills. So, moving forward anyway. So, around my birthday, my mom had ended up getting me a Game Boy SP, and you know, if you had a Game Boy SP, you was probably a cool looking nigga. Cause you probably had Pokemon and all that other stuff, Mega Man Battle Network. So, I ended up getting Pokemon Fire Red for my Game Boy SP, and my cousin ended up getting Leaf Green. So, when we got both of the games, we were just kind of captivated by the game so much that we ended up playing it day in and day out, you know, during vacation and weekends. We was basically no life in Pokemon. I don't know why. I can't even remember why in the world, why would I do that, but apparently I did. So, but luckily I did back then. So we was playing so much that I basically was falling back with grades and stuff. My grades were kind of dropping because I wasn't paying attention to school as much as I probably should have. So my grades dropped and everything. You know, when your grades drop, you're most likely gonna start going to summer school if you don't pick them back up. And me being a dumb motherfucker back then, I didn't pick them back up. So my mom ended up getting a phone call just before it hit summer. She ended up getting a phone call from the teachers talking about, excuse me, Miss Smith, your son is going to have to go and participate in summer school because his grades are down and he has failed the test. And so, honestly, I didn't even know what was going on. I just know I went home and my mom was just there on the couch looking at me, gave me the like Itachi death stare, like shutting gun, like that shit. If you ever watch Naruto and you see that stare that he gives Sasuke, that shit is scary as fuck. So I was scared out of my ass because I actually didn't know why she was giving me that stare. So I'm just like, hey ma, how you doing? Run up next to her, try to give her a nice good hug, you know, snuggle. Hopefully she doesn't whip my ass because I don't know what I did. So basically she's like, well, your school called me. And I'm like, yeah, how did that go for me? And she's like, well, you have summer school. I was like, ah, god damn it, there goes the summer. So she basically, instead of whipping my ass, because I was most likely expecting to get an ass whipping, I was basically going to suit up with like my North Face so she doesn't catch my ass slipping while I was sleeping, because she'll probably try to catch me while I'm sleeping because she know my ass will hide. So I basically was suited up, but she didn't beat me. She basically gave me an alternative, and basically it was either don't go out for the whole summer or she doesn't buy me games until I get all my grades up and everything. So I actually didn't know which one was more important to me at the time, but I probably would have chose to stay home. So basically I chose no games for the summer because I thought she was still gonna buy me my games either way. I don't know, because my mom was kind of soft on me sometimes. I thought she was gonna buy me the games, but she didn't. So by this time I'm like, oh no, it's the summertime, I need games to play. I don't even want to go outside if I don't have games to play. So I came up with a devious plan to get this paper. So me and my cousin had played Pokemon day in and day out, so we got all the Pokemon you can possibly get in the game, legendaries, whatever it was. So this was the time where nerds were basically getting Yu-Gi-Oh, Battle Network, Pokemon. So in my summer school, I looked for the crowd that was basically Pokemon fiends or just Pokemon players in general that wanted Pokemon. So I found them, started talking to them, you know, setting them up for the, to come up, you know, because I was about to get this paper. So I ended up seeing their Pokemon. They didn't have that many Pokemon or whatever. So I'm just like, this is a good opportunity. I could sell them some Pokemon because I have all of them anyway. So I went to my cousin. I told him to trade me the Pokemon, some of his extra Pokemon or whatever. And I went back to school and I started talking to them. I was like, hey guys, you know, I got all the Pokemon and stuff. you know, pull out my SP, start showing them and shit. And they're just like, oh my god, is that like a Lugia? And is that Mewtwo and stuff? I'm like, yeah, boy. And so I was like, if you want it, I could sell it to you, $5. I'm basically taking these kids' lunch money that their parents given to them, thinking that when they get out of school and shit, they're gonna go get food. But they ended up buying Pokemon from my ass. So I was selling legendaries for like $5 and then like regular Pokemon for like $3 or whatever. So if they couldn't get it, they would buy it off of me. And so basically that made me enough money to get a couple of games for the summertime, so me and my cousin could basically chill. And it was a good hustle. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have played Pokemon as much, because if I didn't and I did better in school, I probably would have gotten games either way, and I still would have caught them all during the summer. But the moral of the story is, actually I don't even know what the fuck the moral of the story is. I think I'm just talking shit. But basically I was about that hustle and getting that paper back then, and that's all I could really say. I was selling Pokemon instead of drugs, so I'm guessing that's some good ass profit. But thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next Smithy Inkz video.
And we